This is gonna be my friends this summer. Spiking their cortisol, working in a cubicle for a boss that they don't even like. And this is gonna be me. Low cortisol maxing, not giving a fuck about some bullshit, and just doing whatever I wanna do. So I'm a finance major in college, going into my senior year after this summer, and the traditional path for someone like me, or what I should be doing, is doing an internship at a company that I wanna work at for full time this summer, and doing a good job during the internship and securing a full-time job before I even graduate, so I have something set up for when I graduate. But I don't want to do that. I've been thinking a lot about the future and like the types of regrets that I'll be having when I grow up, and I'm realizing I'm kind of in a time right now where I'll be looking back on for literally the rest of my life, and I don't want to grow up and look back at my college days and the only highlights during the summer being internships. But I wasn't always like this. I used to be the complete opposite. The first 2 years of college was dedicated towards me trying to get a job in investment banking. If you don't know what investment banking is, basically it's a job that's on the same prestige level as a lawyer or a doctor, and you also make on average about like $150,000 right after graduating at the age of 21 years old. So you could already kind of tell why I wanted it in the first place. But honestly, I didn't even know what investment banking was until I came into college and heard every single finance major talk about it, and talked and treated as if like these people in investment banking were these like superior beings that were better than everyone. So naturally, being the insecure freshman that I was, I decided to chase after it, and I felt like that was just gonna fix all my insecurities and fix all of my problems. So freshman and sophomore summer, I did an internship. Sophomore summer, I kind of did like a half internship because I got kicked out of it in the middle of it, but I'll get into that later. But during my internship, during those 2 summers, I absolutely hated it. I hated waking up every morning to go to the internship. I hated the job. I hated the office. I hated even the commute back to home. I just hated every single thing about it. But the only reason why I did it and pushed through it was to get an internship in investment banking in the future. But I was an absolute finance hardo the first 2 years of college, which is a term that is labeled onto people that only talk about internships and finance, which was me at that time. It got to a point where I was doing 3 internships and taking 6 classes during 1 semester. But my sophomore summer was kind of like a turning point. Up until that point, I kind of researched everything that I need to know about investment banking. What types of work that you do, what the hours are, what types of people that you work with. And I've kind of came to a realization that everyone in investment banking was in investment banking for like the same reasons why I was chasing it in the first place, because they just all needed an ego boost. And I just realized that it's not something that I want in the long term. So I decided that I don't want it, and I stopped caring about my internship and just started doing whatever I wanted to do. Up until that point, I spent a lot of my free time making edits of Playboi Carti and also other artists like A$AP Rocky, and I really enjoyed doing that type of like work for different artists. So I decided to hit up a bunch of small artists in New York and go to their concerts and shoot content for them. And I'm kind of like an all or nothing person. Like if I want something, I'm gonna chase after it, but if I don't want something, I'm not gonna think about it at all. So that's what I did. In my internship, every time my manager gave me work, I would just be like, yes ma'am, right away, and then I would just never do it. And this would just go on for like weeks and weeks, and it came to a point where they were kind of like, yeah, you're not doing any work, and we kind of had to let you go. And I was kicked out of my internship. So with all of that, getting kicked out of my internship just so that I could do something that I want to do, like why would I do an internship now and just spike my cortisol for no reason at all? So this summer, I'm just gonna do whatever I want to do. I'm gonna make videos. I also have like a little side gig where I'm gonna be a cameraman for a YouTuber that I used to watch when I was very little, and also get inspiration from Steezy Kane. So that's gonna be really fun. And besides making videos for myself and doing that little side gig, I'm also gonna be meeting up with other content creators in the city, and we're gonna be doing stuff. So it's just gonna be an all-around fun summer. So I'm not gonna be doing an internship and cooped up in an office and spiking my cortisol this summer. Another thing is, chasing your passions and doing whatever you wanna do is cool until you start comparing yourself to other people around you that aren't doing whatever you're doing. A couple months ago, I met up with a couple people in my frat, and it's been a long time since we all met up in like our group together. So we did this thing where we were going around and telling each other about like any life updates, anything planned for the summer or whatever, and everyone's just like going around telling each other, I'm doing an internship there, I'm doing an internship here, I'm doing an internship at another state because that's where I got the internship offer from. And when it came to my turn, I remember just sitting there, and I'm just like, fuck, like what do I even say? And I didn't even say anything, and I don't even know exactly what I said. I think I just said like some random bullshit. But that interaction really got me thinking, like, damn, all these people kind of have like all of their lives kind of set up now. Like they're gonna do that internship, they're gonna get a job, and then whatever, and they're kind of set for the rest of their lives. Like they don't have to actively try to work like towards their career, except just like showing up to work, you know what I mean? Whereas me, I'm still trying to figure out how to make YouTube videos, and I'm still trying to like make it. So it just made me feel like a weird feeling. And it also got me thinking like, fuck, like should I just do an internship this summer and just play it safe? And it just got my head rolling a lot. But after talking to my mentor in a fellowship program that I'm a part of, it kind of made me feel okay with the fact that I'm gonna be doing just what I want to do. The mentor that I have is like years older than me. He's like married and he has a really successful career in finance. And he also helped me a lot when it came to my freshman and sophomore summer when I was like in that internship grinding corporate era. And I told him straight up during a dinner, like, I'm not gonna be doing an internship this summer. I'm just gonna be doing whatever I want to do and try to have fun with it. And honestly, his reaction was like, yeah, honestly, that's totally fine. Like at the end of the day, if you feel like what you do during the summer is not for you, like you have the rest of your life to work a job if it came down to it. So you don't need to rush into working a job, and you should just experiment and try new things and try things that you want to do while you still can. And when he said that, it really got me thinking like, yeah, you know what, he's right. I shouldn't be comparing myself to other people like that and just like doing what I want to do. So that interaction kind of made me feel okay with the fact that I'm just gonna be doing what I want to do this summer. And also, it's not like if it came down to it and I need a job, I'm not gonna be applying to these jobs with like zero experience. Like I said, I used to be an absolute finance hardo. I have a bunch of internships, I have a bunch of club experiences too, and I already have a resume filled with experiences. So it's not like I'm just gonna be applying to all of these jobs from zero. So that's what I'm gonna be doing this summer. I'm gonna have fun and keep my cortisol at an all-time low.